Children used to ask me a lot of questions. They no longer ask me questions because I figured out a system in my home. I've given them both a notebook and a pen, and I've connected the pen to the notebook with a piece of string. I've also laminated some press passes, and 3 times a day in my home I hold a press conference, and that is the only time you are allowed to ask me a question. Thank you for coming. Go ahead and start the press conference. Olivia, ladies first. Why does your puppy dog stick to the refrigerator? It's a picture of a puppy. There's a magnet on the back of it. The magnets stick to metal. The refrigerator's made of metal. That's why your puppy dog sticks to the refrigerator. Great question. Isaac, next question. Yeah, sometimes the green jelly beans can be tricky. You stick it in your mouth, you think it's lime, and it's spearmint, and spearmint sucks. Olivia, next question. There is a magnet on the back of it. Isaac, next question. Why does your sister cry all the time? Well, that's a great question. I think a lot of people in this house want an answer to that. For starters, as you know, we have wooden floors all over our home, and she runs around in wool socks like there's not going to be consequences. Not to mention the fact that Crazy never watches where she's going. Olivia, next question. It is a magnet.
Black people sound cooler because everything is just shorter, okay? Like a white person will be like, all right. Black person, aye. A white person will be like, do you know what I mean? Black person, I mean. White person will be like, this is absolutely ridiculous. A black person...
I remember when I was 13, my mom got diagnosed with Parkinson's, and my dad just gave up immediately. Said, I can't deal with this, I can't live like this, and packed up his car. So as a 13-year-old boy, I had to be the one to roll up my sleeves and say, okay, guess I'm going with Dad.
You don't know, you just show up, you know. Oh, I got my glove. You any good? I don't know, my mom told me to come out here. We'll get out in right field. Okay. Turn around, you moron. Oh, okay. Not the whole way. Oh, only some way. I never knew what was going on out in right field. All I knew is at the end of the game, I'd get a free snow cone. That's all I knew. Yeah. Be out there, oh, free snow cone. Free snow cone. Brian, what's the score? Free snow cone. Free snow cone at the end of the game. If you play, they're going to give you a free snow cone. Even if you play half game, you get the whole, you don't get a half snow cone. You get a whole snow cone for half the game. The people that play whole game get a whole snow cone, and the people that play half game get a whole snow cone. So it's always whole snow cone. So I'd rather play half game. Still get the whole snow cone.
Sometimes when I kill a spider, I like to leave the dead body there so all his friends get the message. Yeah, see this right here? You don't want none of this. Then I imagine they go home and talk to their friends about it, like, hey, you see what happened to Kevin? That's messed up. You still gonna kick it over there? Yeah, me too.
My wife likes to leave random notes around the house on things that shouldn't write notes. Like she has notes on my shoes saying, put me away, don't belong here. When I flew out a couple weeks ago, there was a note on my blender that read, Dear John, I'd appreciate it if you rinse me out after you're done using me. Rude. Blender. #now. So I replied to the blender. Dear Blender, I find it curious you know cursive and yet can't clean yourself. The hands used to write this could have put your in the dishwasher. We all contribute differently, #money. Hey, keep in mind, people, I was talking to the blender. I would never talk to my wife that way.
I have a 19-year-old son. He's almost 20, and he's a freshman in college because he took a year off of school. And you might think, Chad, did he go hiking in Norway? He didn't. Oh, he went fishing in Alaska. Also not that. But he did live with me the whole time. So one day I went upstairs and I go, hey man, I need to know, like, what are you going to do with your life? Not forever, but let's get a jumping off point here. And he goes, I think I'm going to be a gamer. And I was like, all right. But you should know, gamers don't live at this address. I said, if you want to get a job that doesn't end in aimer, you can stay.
I don't know why. You give your slip to the pharmacist, he always looks at it, he's like, oh. It's going to be about another 25 minutes if you want to walk around Walgreens. About another 25 minutes. And I'm like, it's right there. It's right on the shelf. But you never question the pharmacist. You're always like, oh, okay. I didn't take the walk. I stood my ground. I go, you got it, right? He's like, yeah, we got it. I go, why gotta walk around? He's like, there's people ahead of you. I go, no, they're not. I'm staring right at you. Where are they? He's like, they're walking around Walgreens. What?
I'll text a girl, she texts me back right away. I text her back right away. She texts me back right away. I text her back right away. She texts me back right away. I text her back right away. She texts me back right away. Then I'll say something like, all right, cool, so you want to get pizza on Tuesday? And then I don't hear anything. And I'm like, what just happened? I know you read that. You responded to 20 other things I just said. What, do you not like me anymore? You don't have 2 seconds to say, yes, I want to get pizza, or no, I don't want to get pizza? Would you check your phone into a locker and go ride a roller coaster for a few hours? What's the deal? And after a few hours of no response, I get real upset. And I just want to send a text that says something like, well, guess who just got uninvited to the pizza party? You did. Girl always writes something back. Sorry, I was at my niece's ballet recital. We had to turn off our phones. Whatever, we're done. I finished that pizza hours ago. I went with my friend Brian. He's nice to me.
Marriage like being in AA. My friends ask me, like, how's your marriage going?
It's one day at a time, man. I didn't say anything wrong today, but I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring.
Hi, my name is Adam, and I'm a married man. It's been 6 months since my last decision. I felt the urge to have an opinion the other day, but thank God my sponsor came over and we sat down till that feeling went away.
Should I shave my beard for clout? Should I get another job to help pay for rent here in expensive California? Should I get verified? 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 Should I get... Please. Should I get verified?
God! I suffer from anxiety and depression. How did those two energies go together? Like, ah!
Oh.
Ah!
Oh.
I'm afraid of the future.
I regret the past.
How did this happen?
I blame myself.
I need to face my fear.
I gotta lay down.
My wife gets mad at me for behaving wrong in her dreams. That ain't fair. I had a horrible dream last night. You want to hear about it? No, I'm going to tell you anyway. A grizzly bear was chasing me through the woods with his teeth. He was going to eat me. And you did nothing. You just sat there and you didn't do a thing. What was I doing? You were playing poker with a rabbit. That's what you were doing. And that's the thing. You would do something like that. You would play poker with a rabbit. Well, I was being eaten by a bear. Luckily, a giant unicorn came and saved me. With his laser horn. That's how I got saved, not by you.
Now, the stupidest fight I ever saw between a couple, all right, was at the grocery store. I'm at the grocery store. I don't know where my wife is. She's there. I don't know where she is. I'm in the chip aisle, and it's going down. And And it's an old couple. And when I say old, I'm talking about like in their 80s old. And the old man goes, I want some salt and vinegar potato chips. And the old lady goes, you can't have salt and vinegar potato chips, John, because you have high blood pressure. The doctor said no more salt. He goes, I don't give a and Brenda, what the doctor said. I want some salt and vinegar potato chips. She goes, get the sun chips. I don't want no damn sun chips. I make my own money. I want to get what I want, damn it. I'm texting my wife, hurry, chips, chips, chips. By the time my wife got there, John had already won. He had his chips. He was walking off. I don't give a damn. And Brenda was behind him. John, listen to the doctor, John. I hugged my wife. I said, look, baby, it never ends.
Spider in my bathroom the other day about had a stroke. You ever kill a spider and then you can't find the body? There's 2 hours of paranoia. I'll hunt for that thing like it's forensic files. Where's the body? It's dead, Dwight. No, it's not. It's got 2 legs and it's pissed. I gotta find it. It's an amputee. It's upset.
You're next. Okay.
Hi, Grandpa.
You come here to pay your respects, boy?
No, I just came here to say, you're next.
Good, you just couldn't wait to use that one, huh, boy?
Grandpa, what's this I found in your closet?
Why are you snooping in my closet? Oh.
Is it like an old video game or something?
It was. Probably the best game they ever made. Let me tell you a story, boy, about Master Chief and his fight against the Covenant. And that's a story about Master Chief and the Halo rings.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty lame game to me, to be honest.
Excuse me?
I only ask because it was like one of the skins you can get on Fortnite. Looks stupid, though.
You gonna disrespect Master Chief running for me like that, boy?
I mean, playing as a guy who dresses up like a transformer and wears a motorcycle helmet to shoot aliens on a different planet. Sounds so unoriginal.
Yeah, well, we originally thought you were your father's child until we found out your mother was screwing around with the neighbor next door.
Wait, what?
Oh, yes, right. His mom didn't tell me that I'm in trouble.
Go to the grocery store, I get to the checkout, and the cashier says to me, would you like bags for your groceries? I was like, that's the only way I'm gonna get this car. She replied, how many bags would you like? As many as it'll take to get this car. Why are you asking me all these questions? You talking like the bad boy's not standing right here in front of us. That is his expertise. You should talk to him. And I turned to the bad boy like, you need to speak up for yourself. You're never going to move up at the rate you're going.
J.K. Rowling did not write a masterpiece. She wrote Star Wars with sucky lightsabers. It is a direct ripoff of Star Wars. I am positive of it. Have you ever looked at them side by side? Oh, what do we have here? It's a young, male, orphaned protagonist who, for his own safety, has been sent to live with his aunt and uncle until a mysterious bearded stranger, who's actually the one to deliver him to his aunt and uncle when he was a baby, comes into his life and starts to teach him about this ancient kind of magic. Granted, he's going to learn a lot more about this magic from an older, wiser wizard who's high most of the time. Regardless, his uncle is totally against this magic stuff. He won't even tell him what really happened to his parents. But against his uncle's wishes, he leaves home for the very first time, makes some new friends, meets a pretty, impetuous young girl, and though there will be an odd sexual tension between the two of them throughout, he will only ever love her like a sister while she struggles with the feelings that she has for his best friend, the scruffy comic relief.